Joining me, a young Mendon man who's doing great things in the community, Ben Tremblay. Hey, Ben, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Thanks for coming down, spend a few minutes with me. Talking about your project in Mendon with the Taft Library. This is pretty big.
It is pretty big.
Now, you're an Eagle Scout, or you're going to be an Eagle Scout?
I'm going to be. Right now, I'm a Life Scout.
Life Scout, okay. So. Talk about, I was a Scout. I think I made it to, what's below Life?
Star.
Star. I think I made it to Star. And then didn't give up on it, but I was getting older, and it was time to move on. And I enjoyed my time in Scouts. I think it's a great organization. But for some people who might not be too familiar with Boy Scouts, talk about that a little bit and what a young man like yourself gets from it.
I think it just teaches you lessons you need to learn, and it helps you be a better person. And by the time you're an adult, you already you know enough.
Yeah.
You know a lot.
How old are you?
I'm 15. Well, I'm going to be 15, yeah.
You're a very young Eagle Scout, though. I mean, most of them 17, 18 years old.
Yeah, trying to finish it early.
That's awesome. What are you going to do after? You're going to stick with Scouting?
I'll probably stick with my troop in Mendon, yeah.
And what troop is it?
Troop 44.
Okay, talk about your project.
Okay, so my project, I'm not sure if you knew, but the library in Mendon moved from the old Taft Library to where the old St. Michael's Church was, and they've been converting the church into a library. And they finished the building process, but there was no budget really for landscaping. So I'm working through this brick campaign to raise money for the landscaping around the library.
How much is it going to cost, roughly?
The landscaping?
Yeah, everything.
I'm not sure right now how much is going to work with donations and stuff. Some stuff will be donated, others I'll have to pay for with the donations.
To see how much you get in the end. So people can, or have they, is this still going on?
This is still going on.
Okay.
I'm doing kind of a second batch. I started it, the first deadline was like July 22nd, and then I'm doing a little second part so other people will get a last chance to
for the lazy people, the people that waited too long.
Yeah.
So talk about how it works. You've got a brick. And
you've got a brick. You can pick up the flyers at the library.
Okay.
Or they're online, and some other people have shared them over Facebook and stuff. It's $100 for a brick, and you can write whatever you want on it.
Okay.
Quote, names, family members, whatever you want.
And that brick will go where?
There's a few locations right now. I'm kind of still working that out, but it will be visible when you're there in some form of a walkway.
You'll know where it is. You can visit it if you want.
You'll see it every time you go to the library.
How many do you have so far?
I have around 50.
50, okay. And how many do you want in the end?
My goal was 100, so
okay.
I'm hoping I'll bring in more.
Well, that's great, and we'll give it another push here. What other things do the Mendon Boy Scouts do in the community?
We've done a bunch of fundraisers and stuff for different communities. We work with the the pantry in Mendon, the senior center. We help with them a lot.
That's a big part of Scouting, isn't it? Giving back to the community.
Mm-hmm. We do a bunch of fun stuff. We like to help a lot.
Did you have other ideas on what you may have wanted to do for your Eagle project, or was this the idea?
I didn't really have any ideas. I just when the old library was the old library, I went there and just kind of said, I know you're moving.
Just
what do you need?
Happened, huh?
Yeah.
And that was the first idea you set out to accomplish, and
they said, at the new library, we're probably going to need some landscaping.
Yep. So are you working with Mendon Greenhouse?
I'm working, with Mendon Greenhouse and a brick company called Unilock in Uxbridge.
Oh, sure.
And they will donate.
That's nice. All local.
Bricks. Yeah, all local stuff.
That's great. All right, so talk about how people can get involved. Is there a website, Facebook page?
Just the Taft Library website in Mendon and the actual library.
So go to the library,
Go to the
library,
you'll find sheets there.
Will you be doing any of the work yourself?
Of installing the bricks? Yeah. I'm going to help, but I need somebody who kind of knows what they're doing to help me.
Exactly.
Because I'm not that skilled.
Do you have the whole troop behind you when you do a project like this?
Yes.
Does the whole troop get involved?
Most of the time, everyone comes out and helps out. So
that's awesome. It's a great thing you're doing for the community, and congratulations on soon becoming an Eagle Scout. Another 50 bricks. I think we can do that. So make sure you go to the Taft Library, pick up a sheet, write a check, and support the library and people like Ben who are doing great things for the community.